All right, guys, so now we're going to quickly do example number 2. This is the same strategy, but with a GCF. So when I look at this, I have 10, 38, and 24. So they do have something in common. I know that they all are divisible by 2 evenly. So step 1 says check for GCF. In this case, these are all divisible by 2, right? The only factor, and you just look at the smallest number, which is 10. The only factors of 10 are 1 and 10, and 2 and 5, and the other numbers are you can't divide by 5 or 10 evenly. So, all right, it says keep the GCF or 2 out in front. So it's just going to kind of hang out here. 10 divided by 2 is 5x squared, and 38 divided by 2 is going to give us 19x, and 24 divided by 2 is 12. So we did step 1. Step 2 says slide A to C by multiplying. This is where I can see there might be some confusion. Your A is actually this 5 right here. So this is like your new A. You're going to slide it all the way to C by multiplying. So that's 5 times 12, which is going to give us 60. So now we have x squared plus 19x plus 60. Okay, so that's step 2. Step 3 says go ahead and factor like normal because your a is equal to 1, right? That's 1x squared. So we can go ahead and set it up into factored form. So it's x minus root 1, x minus root 2. And we can do that. So we're just trying to think, okay, factors of 60, but they have to multiply. They have to multiply to give us 60, but they have to add to give us 19. So 1 times 60. What about 2 times 30? 3 times 20. These are going to give us 60, but they're not going to give us 19 when we add them together. What about 4? 4 and 15. I think that'll work. 4 times 15 is 60, but when we add them together, we get 19, which is our term right here in the middle. And students are always like, where do you get 19? Well, it's a number in the middle, right? That's why this one works. That's why the others don't work. The other numbers like 2 and 30, 3 and 20. All right, so that means what's going to go inside the parentheses is going to be the 4 and the 15. They're both positive numbers, so we don't have to worry about any negatives here. But don't forget to bring down that greatest common factor. Got to bring it all the way down. All right, that stuff's done. Step 4, divide your original A term, what you slid in step 2. Remember how we did this on the other problem? I'm going to bring that 2 down. So now it's going to be x plus 4. What did we slide? We slid 5, right? That's what we slid right here. So that's going to be 4 divided by 5, and then x plus the 15, but divided by 5, right? Because that's what we slid, what you slid in step 2. Can we simplify a little bit? We can simplify, well, we really can't simplify 4 over 5. Gotta stay. But 15 divided by 5, we can simplify that to what, 3? Or you can look at it like it's 3 over 1 if you want. But anyway, that step's done. And then step 6 says slide them up. So that's where you take that denominator and you move it up to the front, right? Slide the denominators in front of the x terms. The 2 has to stay. So that 5, remember, we're going to bring it up here. So now it's 5x plus 4. That's so cute. I love the way it works. And then lastly, that's just going to stay x plus 3. You can look at it like it's a, you know, if you want over 1, and you just bring the 1 up front, which is really what you're doing. You can look at it like that if you want. And you're done. So now it is in factored form. How could you check it? You could multiply or FOIL to kind of make sure you get what you started with. And that's something that you definitely want to do to make sure, but make sure the signs are always right. And these are. So you're going to do a few more examples today of rewriting your quadratics into factored form. So have fun, and I will see you guys later. Bye.